All right, beautiful angel hearts. I wanted to just shoot a little clip of a full view of the St. Louis riverfront and the amazing architectural monument, the St. Louis Arch, the gateway to the west. Just wanted to give you a glimpse of that because you probably won't be able to see the whole arch in the video as I'm shooting it. But this is the location that I'm at. I am, if I pan around here, this is a park on the east side, and this is like a observation deck that I'm on. Okay, so just wanted to let you get a glimpse of this magnificent structure here. Thank you. All right, beautiful, beautiful angel hearts. Again, I am on location from the observation deck at the Martin, what is the man's name? Malcolm Martin Memorial Park. Okay, and it does provide you with an amazing view of the St. Louis Gateway Arch. Okay, 630 feet tall structure that was designed and brought to life in the 60s. Google it. St. Louis Arch, gateway to the west. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna try to keep this reading limited. Hopefully, no train will come by. There was a train earlier. Not too much noise and too much distraction, so we can get this reading out. Again, I'm going to try to limit the amount of cards. We're just going to do a quick reading, although nothing seems quick for me with these readings. Excuse me if I'm a little long-winded, but I just try to get the messages out. All right, Angel Heart, sorry about the interruption, but anyway, let's get back to this reading and see if I can get it out. Again, I want to try to keep this simple and quick. So I'm going to limit the cards. I'll get 3 cards and a bottom card. Let's see what messages come out and what guidance comes out today for my beautiful, beautiful angel hearts and the collective. Thank you so much. Angels, ancestors, spirit, thank you for your guidance. Thank you for your messages. Okay. You know what? Because I can't believe this has come back out again. So let me put these, maybe I didn't shuffle enough. Let me do some shuffling over here. Hold on. Okay, so I did a really good, thorough shuffle of both the decks because as soon as I started shuffling to get the cards, I seen both the cards, Be Vigilant and Follow the Moon from last night's reading. So I'm like, okay, let's try this again. But I know that if the divine wants you to hear that message again, I mean, that's what's going to happen because, again, the message is being reiterated to choo-choo trains to hit home, bring it on home. This is what I need you to remember. This is critical. It's crucial in the ascension journey. So I'm going to tell you again because maybe you didn't hear me last time. Maybe you didn't see the video, but I'm going to say it again, okay? So that when we see repeating cards consistently, that is definitely an indication that this is a message that is just really, really important, okay? Don't skip past this message because it's going to keep coming out, okay? All right? Okay, so I said I'm going to do 3 cards, and I've got my 3 cards here. All right. fell in here. Okay, that's that. And then the bottom card is, okay, all right. Those are my cards from that deck. Crystal, and it's a little windy up here. Hopefully the cars won't go flying across. Because I'm not going to be able to chase them over the observation desk. I'm just letting y'all know that now. This is because the bad baby going to be gone. Be gone. All right. Thank you so much for your messages, angels, ancestors, Spirit God. Thank you so much for messages, for the collective, for the ascension. Thank you so much. Clear message for the collective. Wind beneath my wings. Okay, hold on. And then the bottom part, your limited time today. Um, just wanted to get a message out and also just give you a glimpse of uh this view. Excuse the wobbling, because you know what? I'm on my pop-up table with my little camera stand that is actually attached to the table, so that's why the table wobbles so much. I think no, the camera wobbles so much when I touch the table. It says the vibration, and then now the wind's blowing and everything. So hopefully it won't be too much on your eyes to see this video. Okay, all right. So what I will do is I will read the cards. And then go through them and read from the book as the author intended the messages to their intentions with the messages that are on the cards. Okay, and the first card: see yourself in nature. See yourself in nature. Seek your answers within. Challenge your perception. Let two become one. Set your sights higher. Let go of the need to be right. Dream and journey. Move beyond ancestral patterns. Okay? So, again, my guidance has been to get out into nature. And so that's why you will see these videos from different areas that I'm in. I will go to these different parks and like Monk's Mound, different locations, so that I can just take nature in and be a part of creation to help move along the creative energy, because we are all connected, and nature has a lot of guidance for you if you really just look at what nature offers. Okay, so again, the first card was see yourself in nature. See yourself in nature. Okay, and the book says see yourself in nature. You were born of man and woman. Hold on. You were born of man and woman, but humanity is born of the natural world. Now it is time to reconnect. Look out into the natural world. Explore your world, and you will see who you are. Peel away all judgment and dogma born of man, and see your truest nature mirrored in the beautiful world around you. See that your emotions are like the weather, and that your senses reach into the sky and earth like the branches and roots of the trees. See yourself in nature and nature within yourself. Okay, again, we're connected to everything in creation because we are all a part of the Creator's divine creation. The earth, the stars, the animals, the everything. We're all together in this, okay? So again, the guidance is to see yourself in nature, see you in nature, see how you connect with nature and how nature connects with you, okay? Next card is seek your answers within. Seek your answers within. Again, the guidance here has been that we have all that we need within, that all of the answers that we're looking for are within us because our soul has all the answers. So as we seek outside sources for information, the Spirit is again asking us to really lean into our own internal compass and intuition because there's so much value in that when you can really really just get in touch with your soul. Okay, tap into your soul because that's like the hotline to spirit. That's the hotline to the angels, to the ancestors. That is the gateway. Okay, the gateway. Hey, the gateway. That's the gateway. Your soul is the gateway to the divine. Okay, all right. Amen. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much. Again, seek your answers within. If you find yourself confused, your intuition and inner voice drowned out by the answers, wisdom and advice of others, then it is time for you to step away. Withdraw to a place of solitude. Like the bear, it is time for you to hibernate, to go within and seek the void, and to embrace the silence that dwells within. Within that silence are the answers to your questions, and because they are answers born of your truths, they will be answers that move you forward instead of holding you still. Okay, so again, your soul is the truth. All right, all of this other stuff, this earthly facade, these bodies that encompass the soul, and everything out here is yeah, I mean it is what it is. A lot of it's illusion, and I see a lot more illusion these days. It's like really like everybody is trying to be something that they're not. Like they're trying so hard to put on this front for everyone instead of really living and being honest about who they are, how they feel. They put on this air, this show, and it's not authentic. And so Spirit is asking us to be, again, authentic, true to ourselves, stand in our truth and honor it because the soul is the truth and it's the gateway to the divine. All right. Okay. Next card is challenge your perception. Again, on this journey of ascension, it is going to be necessary to change your perception, okay? You have to change how you see things, how you've been viewing things, because it will change your response. If you see something in a different way, you will respond to it differently. So instead of getting all bent out of shape when someone does something, if you can see it from their perspective, perhaps, or see it from just a different angle, then you can handle the situation in a different manner. Okay, challenge your perception. You cannot challenge an outdated perception or warn. Excuse me. You cannot challenge an outdated perception or one born from a lack of understanding if you are unwilling to put aside your feelings and beliefs and embrace another's point of view. To do so makes you aware of the whole and stands you up on high, where you can see that both parties involved in a dispute can act against an injustice. Both can be right, both can be wrong, and what one may perceive to be harmful may be seen as both healing and beneficial by the other. Again, to some of the world's biggest disputes could be settled or resolved if we would willingly see someone else's side, see it from their point of view. And again, just as it said, both can be right, both can be wrong. Both of you may have very valid points about where you're coming from, but to hear each other out and to respect each other's points of views and perceptions is very important, because it can help you grow, because and you can have more respect and compassion for another soul when you can understand where they're coming from. Because a lot of times people's actions or reactions are fear-based, and they're based on what this person has been involved in their life. It's based on how they've been taught by the people around them, by their environment. So you have to understand that this is not really that person's soul per se, but them acting out of what their environment is, or what they've learned. These are learned behaviors. These are not soul behaviors. So when we start to recognize that these people are really just kind of out of touch with their soul, then we can have more compassion and more understanding for why they behave the way that they behave, okay? And that opens the door for forgiveness and unconditional love, which again are all traits, characteristics of the divine, and what the divine wants us to show each other, our brothers and sisters. The divine wants to show that we have compassion, we have love, we have care, we have understanding, we have respect, we have forgiveness, we have all of this grace for other souls, because this is what the divine gives you. And this is what you should be giving yourself as well. Again, it all starts with self. Hence, seek your answers within, because this is all within you. Okay? So, last card from the Messenger Oracle is let two become one. Let two become one. Again, this is a representative here of the masculine and feminine energies combining and becoming one. Again, Spirit is calling for us to balance out our energies within, because that is going to help us become better people, become whole, and become um, harmonious, because when we are able to balance our energies, then we are able to move with more clarity and just more direction for ascension, because we are balanced. We're not one way this way or one way this way. We are balanced. It's even. So we can make this ascension journey at a very a quicker pace than being out of balance and trying to do it all this way or do it all that way. Incorporate both, integrate both into the journey, okay? Because that is what is going to help you accelerate in your ascension journey, okay? Okay, so let two become one. Let two become one. Share yourself with the one that you love. Be their best friend and let them be yours. Let your trust in each other be unshakable, and your love be strengthened by knowing and accepting each other's flaws and weaknesses, still loving each other despite them. Give yourself completely, trusting that you will not lose your independence or sense of self, but instead become two halves of a stronger, loving whole. So again, in our life, as we build relationships, um, as we go through this journey, and we link up with our soul, twin flame, kindred spirits, as they call it, just soul recognition, because we have been attached to these souls for lifetimes. There's no, we can't really give a definite amount of time and age of a soul, okay? Again, as I've said before, we are moving at different paces, and there's levels to this, but the soul recognition is real. And a lot of times when you come across somebody and you find that you have this almost instant connection, that's because your souls know each other already. They just, got lost in the sauce or whatever, or it wasn't time for you all to link up at a certain point. But once you do link up, there's a recognition. So again, when we talk about partnerships in this ascension journey, it is necessary for us to, again, balance the masculine feminine energy within us. But then as we have relationships with other people, then we balance each other out. Because if you can learn to work with someone else, and let's just say, let's take this for example, I might not be as organized as you are, and you might not be as creative as I am. So if we can come together, my creativity and your organization, we can create something that is creatively organized, and it can become this beautiful beautiful creation. But if we fight against each other, well, and you're mad at me because I'm not organized, and I'm mad at you because you're not creative, and we never can see eye to eye, and we can never get it together and bring it together as a cooperation, then we're going to always be at odds with everybody, because we want everybody to be the same, and we're not the same. We have different qualities, we have different gifts, we have different attributes, and there's a reason for that. And that's how the divine designed it. So we have to respect that. And in turn, as we, again, challenge our perception and see things from other people's points of view, that they're different and they may not do the same things that we do, but at the same time their goal is still the same. So how can we take each other's attributes and put them together to be one, because the divine wants us to be one. Like how the human body is, there are different toes and fingers and your nose, your eyes, your this, your that, whatever, but it all comes together to make one body. And this again, the body of Christ. You hear that if you're into that particular religion, or just the spiritual body. Again, oneness is very important. United we stand, divided we fall. Okay. All right. Next up here is then the excuse me. All right. The stargazer. Set your sights higher. Okay. Set your sights higher. Again, this card has come out numerous times, and challenge your perception. Set your sights higher. Again, Spirit is asking us to look at things from a different, higher perspective. Get off the ground. Stop looking at things. You see how I am up here on this observation deck? I see the St. Louis Arch from a whole different perspective than what I would see it from on the ground looking up at it. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, so go higher. Stop dwelling down around. I used this analogy the other night, or the other day or whatever. You cannot see what the penthouse looks like from the main floor. It's impossible. Okay, you just can't do it. You can look at some pictures or whatever of the penthouse from the main floor, but you cannot actually walk inside and physically look and take it all in, and the grandeur of the penthouse from the main floor. Okay? Anyway, moving along. Stargazer. What is he saying? Go beyond your limitations and believe that the impossible is possible. Do you ever remember wishing on a star when you were a child and in your innocence believing that your wish would come true? The stargazer connects with the energy of the cosmos and reminds you that you have the ability to draw in support from the universe. His cloak, with its sparkles and light, shows that you are closer to the energy of the universe than you think. You don't have to go out looking for it. It's already there. So look beyond where you are and create even bigger dreams, visions, and goals. Because with the power and help of the cosmos, those wishes can come true. You are on the verge of a miracle. All of your dreams and aspirations are within your grasp, and you are being guided to focus on your vision. The angels who are with you are encouraging you. There is nothing that you cannot have or achieve. There's an opportunity at this time to heal an old wound or pattern of lack and not feeling good enough. In the past, you've often found it impossible to recognize your worth and to believe that you are deserving of blessings. Angel and ancestor wisdom is reminding you that you are an incredible and infinite spark of the universe. And the universe is not only within you, it absolutely adores you. You are talented, filled with strength, and have the abilities you need to turn your wildest dreams into reality. Again, Spirit wants to keep reminding you of how amazing you are, because we really do take ourselves for granted, and we really do put ourselves down and beat ourselves up because of past experiences, because of what we've learned from our ancestors, from our family, and from the environment that we've been in. So we let all of that, we take all of that in, and we begin to categorize ourselves as this mess that's around us. And we're not. We're so much more than that. We're part of the divine, and divine wants to keep reminding you, you are my child. How can you be less than? How can you be this horrible mess of a soul? You can't. It's a lie. It's an illusion. And the enemy, the devil, the negative energy that exists, that fights against the positive, is trying to keep you in that state so that you will not move forward. You will not show your light to other people and help them along the way, so we can all just stay in darkness and doom and gloom and walk around with our heads hanging down and kicking the can along as we walk, because oh, woe is me, I'm a hot mess and that's all I'm ever gonna be. No, it's a lie. Okay, and Spirit wants to keep reminding, this card keeps coming out. It is a constant reminder that we are better than what we give ourselves credit for. Okay, and then the next card is let go of the need to be right. You know, sometimes you don't always have to be right. Okay, I know it's hard. It's hard. But sometimes to keep the peace, you have to choose your battles. You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes you don't even like give place to certain things, because you know that person, that they're not acting from their soul. They're acting from their hurt. They're acting from their fears. They're acting from learned behaviors. They're not coming from their soul. So sometimes you just got to look past that. You've got to take the higher road. You've got to be the higher being that you're striving for. You got to really put that into action in your everyday life and everyday encounters, okay? Choose peace and happiness over the need to be right. Rather than trying to prove a point, save your energy for what's important. The Peacekeeper is a wise Native American woman who has been influenced by white buffalo woman. She holds a peace pipe, which is emblematic of surrendering the need to fight and offering harmony instead. She is a soul who knows what it's like to feel under threat and to stand up for what she believes in and what is right. Her medicine helps you to take the higher road in every situation, even if you're under pressure to make a quick decision. It is a reminder that within your hands lies the power to make the right choice for all involved. You may be feeling on edge due to a stressful situation. There's a warrior within you that wants to rise up, prove your point, and get the truth across. But you're being reminded by ancestor wisdom that truth will always be revealed in the end. It's more important at this time to avoid arguments or heated discussions where you know you'll be fighting a losing battle. There is much more power in choosing to move forward from a higher perspective. This will allow you to connect deeply to the guidance within and the intuition that will lead you towards the healing of the whole situation, along with any wounds it may have inflicted on you. Choose peace. You know it's calling you. Okay? Again, higher perspective. Go higher. Stop hanging around on the ground with the chickens. Again, no disrespect to the chickens. We love the chickens. Chickens are important. But when you are an eagle, You cannot hang around with the chickens or you are not going to soar. Okay? And we're trying to soar because we want to go higher. Ascension, higher way of being, a higher version of ourselves. So we have to, this is important. We cannot skip past these steps. That's why these messages keep coming back. Because in order to move forward, in order to move upward, we have got to think upwards. We've got to think higher. We've got to take the higher road. We cannot stay where we were. Dream and journey. Drum. Dream and journey. Okay? Dream and journey. Yes. Come on, girl. Down. Dream and journey. Journey inwards to uncover insights and information that will be important for your path. Then follow the guidance. In shamanic traditions in all four corners of the world, the drum is recognized as the main tool used by medicine men and women to direct their will and aid meditation. A drum beat can become hypnotic and send those listening into an altered state that can allow them to journey to the spiritual realms and meet their guides. When the drum card appears in a reading, there are opportunities for you to dream or to bring an inner vision into reality. You are very connected to the other worlds at this time. The wisdom and intelligence of the earth and her magic surrounds you. The drum, which echoes the sound of Mother Earth's heartbeat, has cleared the cobwebs and dust from your inner vision. What you have seen in your dreams and inner vision is not imagination, but guidance, particularly if it has been coming to you repeatedly and has the potential to become reality. Dreams come true. Know it and live it. Live it, angel hearts. Again, these messages are redundant, they're repetitive, but they are necessary to keep reminding you of what is necessary for you to do to change yourself, who you are being at this present moment in time, and to help aid you in becoming the higher version of yourself. Again, seek the answers within. Go within. It all starts within. And as soon as you can really fully tap into that, you are going to be, it's a breeze. Everything will become so much easier. It will be like snapping your fingers. Okay? Voila. Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. Move beyond ancestral patterns. We have got to break the chains of the past. Again, what did I say earlier about people are acting from a place of what they have learned behavior? We can consciously change the way that we act and react to situations by seeing things from a different angle, a different perspective, and we can break these old ancestral patterns. And we are the change makers, the chain breakers. This is our job, okay? Come on, Spirit. Yes, thank you so much for your guidance. I just love Spirit, okay? I'm just going to say that. I just love Spirit. I just love Spirit, and I am so appreciative of the fact that I am allowed to sit here in this moment and to give these messages and to because again, these messages are for me as well as they are for you. I'm not around here all. I'm not the magnificent guru that has made it to the mountaintop and is just sitting up on high. I'm in the midst of my struggle too. Okay, I'm struggling just like everybody else. I got issues too, but my intentions are to work through that and to become a better person and a better version of myself. And so through these messages, I am gaining my insight and my growth as well. Okay, let's just get that understood. Move beyond the limitations that have been set for you by family members, past and present. Know that the energy of your spirit is more powerful than genetics and behavioral patterns. The Aboriginal people are the oldest tribal people still living on the planet. Their hunter-gatherer culture, their hunter-gatherer culture and ancient spirituality are rooted in tradition and balance with the earth. So the Aboriginal ancestors are offering you not only wisdom that will help you heal and adapt to the ever-changing planet, but also an understanding of what a spiritual life should be. The elder is the ancestor who comes with a message of healing change. He is an embodiment, he is an embodied soul, yet he has had journeys that go beyond the physical. Therefore, he represents a reclamation of power. When he appears, it's an acknowledgement that you have the capacity to move beyond the limitations that have been placed upon you. If you have had expectations of success, failure, sadness, or even sickness placed upon you by your family, it's important to know that you are here to create your own story. This card represents personal healing that will bring healing to your family lineage, past, present, and future. Know that you get to decide what you take on. And also know that your ancestors are rooting for you and are sorry for any setbacks they have created for you. Because when the love, I hit the pop table. When the loved ones that we've had in our life move on and transition back to the divine, they are in full awareness, and they recognize, the error in how they may have been conducting themselves or living. And again, the divine understands, because we're here, we're sent here, and we are here to learn lessons and to teach others and to help others. And honestly, hey, I don't have all the answers. I don't know. The divine has so much going on there, so much that comes into play, that no one is ever going to have all the answers. I don't care how much studying you do. I don't care how much, scientific studies and experiments or whatever. You'll never really fully get all of the answers, because there are some things that are just divine information, and you're just not going to know it while you're here in this human existence. It's just too much for you. Too much. You don't need it right now. You just need to know that the divine is love, and that your angels and your ancestors and everyone else is all of it is all connected, and we're all in this together for one cause, and that cause is love. Okay? All right. So again, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your energy. I appreciate it. I again, like I said, if I can help one soul, I'm doing this because I've been guided to do so, because I just feel like, these messages are so important. When I was seeing them for myself, just by myself, I was like, wow, this could really help somebody else. And I really do hope that it helps somebody else. So, again, thank you. And until next time.